I never expected my father to love me, but I did expect him to at least see me, to acknowledge me, to recognize, even once in his life, that I existed. But nothing, not my achievements, not my sacrifices, not even giving him a part of my own body, was ever enough. Because in the end, even after I saved his life, he still left his entire $66 million fortunito my sister. And worse, he told everyone I did nothing special. My name is Ethan. I'm 32. And I come from a family that, from the outside, looked perfect, wealthy, respected, influential. But inside the walls of that enormous mansion, there was a hierarchy, and I was at the very bottom. My father, Henry Whitmore, was the type of man who believed that success and love are the same thing, that if you succeeded, he loved you, that if you failed, even once, you didn't deserve affection. My younger sister, Lila, was the golden child. Beautiful, charming, brilliant. Everything she did was met with applause. She got a B in school. You'll do better next time, sweetie. I got an A plus. Why not an award? She crashed her new car. It happens, honey. I bought a used one with my own money. Try aiming higher. It was always like that. Year after year, moment after moment, I was invisible. My mother died when I was 14. From that moment on, the house became even colder. My father buried himself in business, barely spoke to me, and treated Lila like she was the last connection to my mom. Me. I was a reminder of the disappointment. He believed she married. He didn't like the way I talked, the way I walked, the things I studied, the jobs I took, that I switched careers 3 times trying to earn his approval, but nothing changed. By the time I was 25, I stopped trying entirely. One afternoon, my father called us in his office. The mahogany table, the leather chairs, the cold air conditioning. Everything in that room felt like a courtroom. He cleared his throat and opened a neatly organized folder. I want you both to be aware of the estate plan, he said. My heart raced. I wasn't expecting much, but a small share, maybe something meaningful, even a gesture. He read it out loud. My entire estate, valued at approximately $66 million, shall be inherited solely by my daughter, Lila Whitmore. I blinked. I thought I misheard. Everything, all the properties, all the businesses, all the stocks, our collections, foreign accounts, everything. There's a single line mentioning me. My son, Ethan, will receive my love and the expectation that he stand on his own 2 feet. Lila covered her mouth in shock. Even she didn't expect that I didn't yell, didn't argue, didn't cry. I simply said, "Thank you for letting me know," and walked out. Later that night, I deleted his number from my phone. 3 months passed. I kept my distance. Then one evening at 2:13 a.m., my phone rang. Lila's name flashed on the screen. "Ethan, please come to the hospital. Dad's collapsing. They don't know if he'll make it." I froze. Every instinct in me screamed, "He doesn't care about you. Why should you care about him?" And yet I went. When I arrived, doctors rushed around him. Machines beeped. Nurses shouted instructions. The doctor approached us. "He needs an emergency organ transplant. And based on initial screening, the only compatible family member is..." He didn't have to finish that. IT was me. Lila grabbed my hands. Her eyes were red and swollen. "Ethan, please don't let him die." And suddenly, every childhood memory hit me at once. The cold stares, the disappointment, the silence. And yet, I couldn't walk away. Not because of him, but because of who I was. "I'll do it." I said that I signed the papers, I was prepped, that I was wheeled into surgery, that I don't remember much from the operating table. But I remember thinking, maybe this will finally be the moment he sees me. Hours passed. When I woke up, everything hurt, and my body felt like it had been hit by a truck. Lila was crying beside me. "You saved him," she whispered. "He's stable. The doctor said you gave him a second chance." For the first time in decades, I felt hopeful. Maybe my father would finally say thank you. Just once. Weeks passed, and my father recovered enough to move back home. That he still wasn't warm, but he wasn't cold either. Just neutral point one night. He called us both to the living room. I've updated my will, he said. I want full transparency. My stomach fluttered. This was it. Finally, T opened the document, and then, I swear I felt the floor slip away under me. I hereby reaffirm that my entire estate, now adjusted to $66.8 million, shall be passed exclusively to my daughter, Lila. I stared at him, and my mouth fell open. But I saved your life, I said quietly. He didn't even blink. You did what any son should do. Any son. Any son. Those words echoed in my head like poison. I got up, shaking. You didn't just choose her. You erased me. My father turned away. And that was it. Conversation over. I walked toward the door without looking back. Ethan, wait, Lila called. But I didn't stop. Before leaving, I turned to my father one last time and said, I gave you a part of me so you could live, and yet you still killed whatever relationship we had left. This time, I'm done. And I walked out of that house forever. 2 years later, my father passed away. Lila contacted me with panic in her voice. Ethan, the lawyers need to talk to you. I ignored her at first, but she kept calling. Finally, I went. The lawyer opened my father's final will, and there was a clause no one expected. My daughter shall receive the full estate only if she maintains a meaningful, healthy relationship with my son, Ethan Whitmore. If she cut me off, ignored me, or treated me poorly, she would lose all $66 million. Lila burst into tears, not because of the money, but because she realized how badly she had allowed our father to divide us. I don't want the money, she sobbed. I want my brother back. I hugged her, slowly, carefully, and I said, I don't care about the inheritance. I care about finally having a real family, even if it's just the two of us. In the end, I learned something my father never understood. Family isn't made of money, that it's made of people who choose each other. And for the first time in my life, Lila chose me.